I am here in Mexico City. I might have a bit of a lisp. My tongue was bitten in an attack that happened last night to me. I'm going to attempt to recount what happened from my perspective. Um, I was in the stairwell of a hotel. A person approached me in the stairwell. I was at the top of the stairwell. A person approached from below, climbing up the stairs. He had a flashlight. I had already began making preparations to leave the building before he said anything to me. I packed my bags and began walking down the stairs peacefully. Um, the person kept making threats and making comments about causing me physical harm. Each time he did this, I protested. At one point, I announced that I do not feel safe traveling down these stairs with this person who's making threats. I have that on video. I was recording when I made that announcement. Around that time, I also tried to open one of the doors in the stairwell to enter the hallway so that I could exit via a different route. The door was locked. I tried again. The other one was locked. Um, this part is also partially noticeable on the video that I took. There's a point when the guy says, "Where are you going?" or something like that. In Spanish, though, he says something in Spanish like, where are you going?" And that was the time that he witnessed me try to open one of the doors from the stairwell into the hotel hallway. Okay, at this point, there was one person above me and one person below me. The person below me was making the threats. Okay, after walking in silence for several, for a pause, the guy just suddenly started making threats again. Like no one's talking to him. I'm obviously leaving. I'm not protesting. The guy above me has no problem. I don't think he said a word since. This one guy keeps running his mouth about being violent. At this point, I uh, I resolved to get in front of him, so that whatever he's doing, he's behind me, and you know. So I can be heard on video approaching him, saying, excuse me, I'm trying to exit. Excuse me, let me by." And he's being belligerent about it and trying to prevent me from leaving. Eventually, I make another attempt. I try to do it without touching him, and I successfully did. He pushed me after I just got by him without even touching him. He pushed me. And so I was like, at that point, I kind of pushed him back, like, "Hey, look, don't you dare push me." And then he escalated the violence uh, very quickly, like he was planning on it the whole time. He just started grabbing me, eventually pulling my hair, immobilizing me. Not just him and the other guy. And then two other guys appeared out of nowhere, and instead of bringing order to the situation, like, "Hey, this guy, I'm pretty sure he's willing to leave," or anything like that. They start attacking me as well. So at all times, there was one guy pinning me down with his foot on my neck or my head, like not gently, like grinding it into the floor. I don't know if this is. Yeah, I have bruises on my forehead that can illustrate that. But if they weren't doing that, they were like knee. None of this was necessary. Not even reasonable. These guys were just wanting to attack me. And yeah, that's the account of what happened.